Pull up a seat and check the technique. Turn up the speakers and the tweeters. You can catch me. Overdose of Hennessy. Fine host of pedigree. Sticky green is the remedy. I lit it up. She hit it and see 10 of me. Back to the floss and dope whips. Nina Ross's chrome wheels with a cross. I know the deal. Get you off here like Nas Esco. Nigga, let's roll. I can show you how to get it on the low. Kicking flows, pipping hoes on the stroll. It's a daily routine. Niggas sticking to the script like a bitch in Maybelline. Some niggas want the money and some niggas want the fame. Some niggas want it all. Weighing heavy in the game. Pushing heavy on your brain. Switch a lane to entertain. Blowing suckers out the brain. That's why I'm potent as the cane. There's a million ways for you to try to step and get played.
2 minutes. 2 minutes until the Ryan Stewart Show.
Choose one, still dipping in the pain, blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt, they don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. There's a million ways to ride, you want it? Choose one, still dipping in the pain, blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt, they don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. Homie, ain't nothing changed me, I'm still riding on gold. Sit the here and puffin' tank, still fucking with the hoes. Withdraw from the bank, got my left hand froze. Take a 5-minute break, now I'm back with the flows. Who said the game was gon' phase me? A block from the Gucci spot, I'm still cutting maybe. A tad bit attentive, I ain't fuck with. She pregnant, I'll accept it, but I hope that Jimmy saved me. That West Rider shit.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, Ryan Stewart, you're on. On.
Lightning strikes like spinal cords and baby seats. Niggas lean back. I come off, son. I'm on one. Sorry, I don't hold my tongue. I just let it hang, man. Deep like we gang bang. Bleed from the same veins. Black card maintain. Throw them things. There's a million ways to ride. You want it? Choose one. Still dipping in the bang. Blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt. They don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. There's a million ways to ride. You want it? Choose one.
And it's about to go down.
If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. There's a million ways to ride. You want it? Choose one. Still dipping in the bang, blowing on the blunt.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, Ryan Stewart, you're on. On.
Jealous niggas wanna stunt, they don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap.
You ready, man? You ready? Damn right I'm ready.
Oh, what's the matter, baby? Tired of waiting? Ladies and gentlemen, dogs and poodles, guess who's back?
Fresh off the Plizzane. You know my dang name.
Back from Radio Exile, The Carpool Drop-Off, and Donuts with Dad.
Mr. Mom, let's pick a kid up, drop a kid off.
For everybody's favorite line stepper, the wait is finally over.
Used to rabbit dance all the time, all around the city. Behind Toys R Us, behind the Kroger store. There's a dumpster right behind that BBT bank. But then I got married.
It's about time for the Ryan Stewart Show.
Hot like hot sauce.
Right about now, you're about to be possessed by the sounds of MC Raw Face and DJ Easy Rock.
Let's go.
Back in them. How's it go, man? How's it go?
Fresh off the pussy.
Fresh off the Plizzane. You know my damn name.
Hey, man, welcome to the Ryan Stewart Show. I guess you should say that.
Well, yeah, I'll do all that, man, but I asked you to stick around today.
Right.
So you can hold my hand and be my training wheels.
Right.
And as you see, man, I need you to start the Ryan Stewart Show on July 20th, 1917, for the first time ever on the Two Live Stews Radio Network, I had a brain fart with my own open, man. I couldn't think of what I've said 1,000 times on radio.
Yeah, you just paused when you were supposed to say, fresh off the Blizzard, and you know my damn name. You looked at me like this.
What was it again? What was I supposed to do?
Right.
So, yeah, that's going to happen from time to time, man.
Right.
So I want the dogs, I want the Stewies, as Doug calls them, and they will so appropriately be named something else around this piece. I want the folks that's listening to understand, man, that give me some time to get back in a groove.
Right.
I've been off the bike and out of the water for a minute chasing churn, man.
Yeah.
So is there someone is there a reset I need to do all the time?
No, this is really like we pull this down to the very last compound.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about a lot of things. I'm doing the engineering for the show.
Which you've screwed up several times already today. Okay?
Well, just one time. One major time. We did the little handoff in the end of my show, we had the mute button on.
We got to button that down, man. I mean,
we good.
Yeah, I strive for perfection.
Right.
I strive for perfection.
Right. Okay, so for people that hadn't heard from you in a while, man, you talked about it a little bit, man. What have you been up to the last 4.5 stinking years?
God is amazing, man. And I guess the first show is the best time to do all this stuff, even though we've got some very hot button topics I want to touch on today. And we don't have a lot of time. But God is amazing, man, and it dawned on me about 3 years ago, and I talked about it during your show, how rejection is God's protection and redirection.
Right.
It dawned on me, man, that what was going on in my life not only came about because of me and my actions or things that have been done, but God was answering prayers.
Right.
And I'm the ultimate blessing blocker, man, and I had to get out of my own way to see that in order for me to be in the place and the zone that I am in now, I couldn't be at 790, 40, 50 hours a week, man.
Right.
It just wasn't supposed to be that way.
Right.
And the way that things have worked out, it has been amazing to see. I'm a true believer, man, and God has just been moving, and he still is. And I'm very excited about what's going on with Two Live Stews Radio, man.
Yeah, man. Locked and loaded, listening to the Ryan Stewart Show. I'm Doug Stewart, Ryan's Big Bubba. But this is his show, man. First episode on the newly minted Two Live Stews Radio Network, man. Very happy to have you aboard, man, at least for a day or two a week.
7-year-old, 5-year-old, I'm sorry, 6. Mason just had a birthday. 7-year-old, 6-year-old, and almost a 2-year-old baby girl. The first two are boys. I've been busy, man.
Yeah.
And you would think that if you're not clocking 40 to 50 hours a week at somebody's job that you have a lot of time on your hands.
Right.
Such is not the case.
Yeah.
My days are consumed with children.
Yeah.
And whenever I get the children in a safe space where I don't have to be hovering over them to protect them from the lions that's in the world.
Right.
I'm swinging a golf club or I'm doing something to rehab my body.
When you said that just now about the kids, and you're listening to the Ryan Stewart Show.
It's a full-time job, man.
When you said that about the kids, man, it just dawned on me. When we started in 2001, Kayla was like 6 years old.
Yes,
she was very small. I remember we had her in the studio. I got a picture with her in the studio. Carol wasn't born yet.
Nope.
She's now 13 years old.
Yep.
Miles and Mason weren't nowhere around.
They weren't thought of.
They weren't even thought of.
They weren't thought of.
And Morgan.
At that point in time, I wasn't even inside of their mother yet. You know what that means, right?
Right. So Morgan wasn't even she was even further away than Miles and Mason.
She'll be 2 in August.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
great kids, man.
Time flies, and it's great kids, man, but they're very, very, they're a handful.
And I keep saying, man, I believe that, the success that we have and the fact that we haven't had opportunities, not really you in particular. I mean, you Gucci. Mm-hmm. I mean, you Gucci. You good to go.
I wouldn't say all that.
And for people that may be asking, maybe if somebody's listening, this is just out of love.
Right.
You're just helping me out for the most part. And the Stewies miss you.
The dude, it's been talked about every day.
Right.
Man, you got to do something.
Right.
And the more and more I thought about it, man, why not do something? And, of course, to help out. And, again, my name's on the network, so why not?
Right.
It makes total sense, man.
Why not?
Why not? This is going to be fun, dude.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. I hadn't been on in a while. And once I get back on the bike and get back to studying a little bit, man, and watching more sports, because my TV stays on CNN these days and MSNBC. But I'm looking forward to it, man.
Since you went there, and we got to get to these topics you laid out for me. So since you kind of went there.
Listen, man.
I mean,
it's not good for business for us to be talking about the pussy grabber. It's not good. It's not good for business. So I know we're going to do lifestyle and we're going to we're going to do real talk. But make sure that, we just keep it simple with that because it's such a touchy subject, man.
But you didn't lie.
No.
I mean, your description of our 45th president is not a lie.
He is the pussy grabber. Yeah. I'm not lying. I didn't make that up.
Let's move on, man. Topic number 1.
Yes.
1. We need to do a sound or something like that.
Yep.
Topic number 1, man. I have been absolutely giddy around here for the last couple of weeks and watching my Lakers take it to the next level after drafting Lonzo Ball. Lonzo! You being the biggest Laker hater on record, what are your thoughts, man? Even you have to say that the Lakers are on the right path. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Keep it real.
There's no doubt they're on the right path, man. I love the Lonzo kid, and honestly, the kid can ball.
Yeah.
His vision is sick. He's a cat that when he makes a pass, it's not for somebody else to make a pass. If the ball leaves his hand, it's for somebody to score with it.
Right.
And that's what you want in a point guard. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's got an ugly shot, but he's got a shot that's buildable, and he's got a guy in Magic Johnson that's going to be there every day to work on that shot. It's a huge up for your team in the Los Angeles Lakers, man.
Now, we've seen ugly shots work before. I mean, there's several great NBA players that had an ugly shot. What do you think about this whole notion of him changing his shooting, form?
Well, he's a point guard, so I don't care for him to shoot it at all. He don't have to shoot it.
Right.
If he passes it and they deliver after he passes it, I'm fine with that. He's going to affect the stats, whether he's getting the 2 points or he gives somebody else the 2 points.
Right.
So his shooting style, I don't care what they do with it. It's going to get better. It's going to grow.
Now, I got to be honest with you. I thought that you were going to come in here and just be belligerent and ignorant. Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes and all of that. So maybe you've evolved a little bit. Maybe you've grown a little bit.
Now, I need y'all to do one thing. Wake up and tell me when Summer League ball was ever a matter, where it ever mattered. Wake up and tell me when Summer League ball determined who would win the NBA title.
Why you got to bring up old shit?
Wake up and tell me what the numbers that he's put up, close to a triple-double, very, very good numbers.
Summer League MVP.
Summer League MVP, deservedly so. Some people saying Kuzma should have got it. No, ball made everybody watch Summer League ball. We typically watch Summer League ball, but people don't. I know that to be factual. So he's almost at a triple-double. It's awesome, but he was playing with other kids that don't know nothing about the NBA until they get on the NBA court with NBA players.
You're listening to the Ryan Stewart Show.
Yeah,
let me ask you this.
Magic is all hype. Oh, the Lakers are back. And when he said that, the night he said it on the court, I was watching, and I said, back in Summer League ball? Magic,
you a hater.
Are you trying to make Summer League ball mean something to me?
You a hater.
Man, please.
Okay, so let me ask you this. They're starting 5 right now, and you're listening to the Ryan Stewart Show.
Yep.
They're starting 5 right now. At the point, you got Lonzo Ball.
Yep. At
the 2, you got the Contavious Pope kid that
KCP.
we just got from Detroit.
Yeah, the kid that played at Georgia. He's been in the league for 4 years. He's a good player.
At number 3, at the 3 spot, you got Brandon Ingram, who's been balling out of control in the summer league. The little bit of time he played, they shut him down. But before they shut him down, he looked good. At the 4,
I think they shut him down for a reason.
Right.
Yes.
At the 4, you got Julius Randle, and at the 5, you got Brooks Lopez.
Yep.
Can we sneak in and get an 8 spot?
No.
I mean, try not to be the hater that you are for the Lakers. Can we not sneak in and get an 8 spot?
All those guys need to learn basketball. Y'all out in the West. Golden State, San Antonio. You got some squads that's really viable teams to compete for a championship. Y'all players got to learn basketball for a few years before you throw them into the damn playoffs.
Does that have anything to do with the fact that you're a New York Knicks fan?
Everything to do with it, but we're not relevant.
Speaking of which.
We're not relevant. Yeah.
Speaking of which.
Listen,
the state of your New York Knicks before we move on to subject number 2.
Hey, man, I only have an hour. They're not worthy of any of this time on this inaugural show.
Right.
They're not worthy of it. It is my team.
Didn't I tell you your boy Phil Jackson was a snake? Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you he was a crook of massive performance, of epic performance?
Yeah, I must say that wasn't right.
You know what I meant to say. Epic proportions. That's the term I was looking for.
I didn't like what Phil did, man, but he's Phil Jackson and he deserved the shot. I get it. So I'm happy because Dolan got his ass out of there. Keep it moving. I don't care we owe you $40 million.
Right.
Keep it moving. We're going in a different direction because what you're doing sucks. I was cool.